I can't tell you how many times, bro, that you'll be a dude. You know for a fact you don't pull that many shorties, but you know you got pulled, right? And you have a dude around you that y'all cool, y'all friends, y'all be playing games, especially for the gamers, bro. Like y'all be playing games, y'all be on the game. Everybody roasting everybody being embarrassed by whoever. You know what I'm saying? Everybody saying the craziest shit to each other, but we all chill. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna overdo it. And then or however the notification for Discord or PlayStation Party sound. All of a sudden, a shorty comes in. Somebody invites a shorty. Yo, what's good, shorty? You feel me? Um, then, oh nah, oh this dude, oh nah, yeah, he's the dumbest one in the group, bro. Yo, I'm going people, it's your boy Jwiz reaction. Today we're back with another video. We're reacting to the duck, Z's Fake Nonchalant Era. Today I guess he gonna talk about people and Gen Z fake being nonchalant and mysterious to build aura, I guess. Some shit. Let's just get into it.
Gen Z's fake nonchalant era. I feel like the amount of people who fake being nonchalant keeps getting bigger every year. Now, being nonchalant is basically just a chill, reserved type of personality. They don't fold under pressure. They don't really seem fazed by a lot of things. And some people aren't that, which is okay. Some people just glaze this personality way too much. And that's not to diss anybody who actually is nonchalant, because that's how you are at birth, I guess. Being nonchalant has its pros and cons. And because of the pros nonchalant offers, or what it said to offer on social media, a lot of people fake it. They put on a performance. They put on a whole act. And by the end of this video, you will see the signs of someone who is a fake nonchalant. Now, the first sign that someone is faking being nonchalant is them trying to act mysterious. Now, there's a difference between being introverted and quiet and being posted up in the corner of a goddamn party with your foot on the wall, looking around. Okay, it wouldn't be that extreme.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is a good ass point, bro. Being somebody that is actually nonchalant, right? Like people would say myself, is a person who he stays in places that are more likely to be chill, more likely to be calm. Going to a place where there's a bunch of shorties and everybody's trying to talk to a girl and you just sitting there minding your business when you're in a place where the whole point is to get a girl, you're not being nonchalant, you're just trying to be mysterious. It's weird. Stop it. Disgusting. Also, case in point too, as he just mentioned, being in a party where everybody's enjoying themselves and everybody's being lit, and you over there want to sit down, lean up on the wall like you a gangster or some shit, foot on the wall like he just said. You ain't shit. You're not nonchalant. You're weird. You're a poser. You feel me? Yeah, the next one I would say the not you have some people that bring the nonchalant like past, like just being in places asking for attention. A lot of the nonchalant people, bro, they take it to a level where they're borderline assholes, bro. You'll be around a person, hey, what you want right now? I don't really want to talk right now. I'm just chilling right now, fool. I'm just trying to chill right now, fool. You're not cool, bro. You're not cool. You're doing too much. And I believe for the most part, anybody who's nonchalant, you can actually tell that they're nonchalant, they're more chill. Because, and a matter of fact, a lot of women kind of complain about men being nonchalant. They kind of complain about it because you show that you don't care. Because the level of chill, the level of composed that you are, a lot of them complain because it looks like you don't care, you don't really have much of a reaction to certain things. And at the end of the day, people who are not really nonchalant, when life hits them and life hits them how it's supposed to hit them in order to bring that reaction out or for them to be calm, they will always show their true colors. So if you want to know if a person's really nonchalant, you're gonna see it. If a person's not nonchalant, you're gonna see it.
Obviously, but they move with mad mystery when that's not really who they are. And it's not because they're genuinely uninterested, but I guess they do it just to keep up this persona. Now, everyone would be having a good time at the function, and I guess they'll be the only person in the corner alone doing some random ass emotes. Like, right? Obviously, some people gotta recharge their battery if they're introverted, but this is completely different. These dudes will sit in the corner trying to act cool. They'll also be uncomfortably calm during distressing situations. That's another sign. Like, no way you're gonna sit there and say type shit like we're about to get nuked in a war zone. Okay, again,
yeah,
exaggerated example. Another obvious sign that someone is faking.
I mean, but it makes sense though. It makes sense though. It makes sense to go that far. It makes sense to go that far. Being nonchalant. This
one's a classic. Don't hit me up. If you really didn't want people to hit you up, you wouldn't post that shit for attention. Okay, I don't know if anyone even does that anymore, where they'll just post it on their story, but they just tell people how much they don't care and they don't want to be bothered. But see,
I'm down on my luck, she's turning a page. I'm falling in love, she's running away.
secretly
Yeah, I remember. It's not really my story to tell, but I remember seeing. Yeah, I remember myself when I don't know if it was Instagram or Snapchat or what at the time, bro, but dudes was on like social media posting like I'm going through some times, some phases, trying to make sure I'm doing better or whatever the case may be. Don't If you don't hear from me, just know I'm on my shit. If you don't, I'm like, sometimes based on how people do it, it comes off genuine. Why you don't have to do that on social media though, bro? If you wanna low key thing, just answer the phone and give a text message. I'm on some chill shit right now. If you don't get me, you just don't get me. You feel me? That's the normal way to do it. Going on social media, posting on the black screen with the white text, you overdoing it, bro. You gonna have people think you about to commit self-deletion or some shit.
down. They want people to swipe up and ask if they're good. Okay, it's not the actual phrase "don't hit me up," but it's just kind of how they're moving. That's what it reminds me of. Or it's like those people who address the haters in a video and they say how much they don't care, even though they made the video, so clearly they care. Because if you really didn't care what your haters had to say, you would say nothing at all. Like, if they're on that "don't hit me up" type of timing, like they're really letting their emotions get the best of them. It's more of like they act like they don't care when they do. Honestly, all it takes is one look in their eyes and you could see how much they truly care, because there's no way they sit there and their girl of 5 years breaks up with them and then they say, honestly, don't even care, she wasn't all that anyways, while literally looking like they're on the brink of tears. It's okay to show emotion. Like, obviously, if people make fun of you for it, that's mad shallow, which is probably why a lot of people don't. But forcing that "I don't care" narrative doesn't work. A lot of people see through it. People who farm 24/7. Okay, now what does this
I'm not gonna lie though, here's the thing about it, right? I think it's good to have nonchalant people, and it's also good to have hype and emotional-ish people. Don't take what I'm saying out of context here. But the reason why I say it is because the nonchalant people who are less likely to start or initiate conversations, quote unquote, or be the energy behind the conversation, those people who are energetic and a lot more outpouring, they give to a conversation or give to a fellowship a different type of energy that a nonchalant person would give. And the combination of that is actually pretty cool. For example, case in point, a shorty and her dude. You know what I'm saying? Let's say the dude's nonchalant, shorty's very outbursty with the energy. She's very animated. You know what I'm saying? Dude will sit by the whole time and tolerate her energy. She won't be turned off because, you know, bro being chill, bro being cool. She get to pour out her energy. He gets to be entertained. You feel what I'm saying? And they go back and forth. Same thing with a bunch of dudes. You have some dudes that are more high energy. You have some dudes that are more chill. It's almost like a Z-Ass and a B-Lou. B-Lou's a little bit more extra, and Z-Ass a little bit more cool. But they don't look like they're just sitting there like, yo, bro, I'm just trying to chill, fool. I'm just trying to. No, they ain't doing all that. You feel me? they being extra and they being funny and talking in their own unique way. I don't know where this whole thing came from. Comment section, let me know. I don't know when this started or why this became a thing. I'm guessing Duke Dennis. I'm guessing.
mean if you haven't been on the internet?
But if y'all know, just let me know.
Now, there was a term last year that went around that fake nonchalant people love to glaze. Aura farming. Someone who prioritizes their quote-unquote aura. Gotta be the biggest farmers of all time. But you know what? Do your thing, I guess. Caring about your appearance and how you look, obviously, is one thing. I'm not saying for you to let the stench build up and not shower, and then wear your old-ass Minecraft t-shirt that's been through literal war zones, it looks like. In that aspect, you gotta care. It's a part of the social contract that you sign when you spawn in on this earth, that you can't look like a greaseball and you gotta shower. In a hygienic sense, you gotta care about your appearance. But just caring about your quote-unquote aura and how people perceive you, that's just cooked, man. I'm sorry. Like, no one cares that you lost a little bit of aura when you took a step, you had a little bit too much pep in your walk or whatever. In the moment, people...
I'm sorry. I gotta I gotta catch myself. Bro, listen, I ain't gonna cap. Some of us guilty of that shit. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Listen, if I fall in front of a shorty, bro, I ain't gonna cap. I don't think I can handle that, bro. I ain't gonna cap. I'm gonna recover. I'm gonna be alright. I'm gonna survive, bro. That shit gonna get me, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, they'll make fun of you. But eventually, they'll forget. This mindset will make you a lot more self-conscious and way less nonchalant. Like, obviously, you don't want to go out there and make yourself look bad, put yourself in a bad light. But embarrassing yourself is going to happen. There's no avoiding it. Some people may feel anxious in those type of situations, which is completely different. I'm more so talking about people who are preserving their aura, trying to save it at 30 years old. Okay, not 30 years old. Now, another sign is that someone will try to prove it that they're nonchalant. nonchalant. Someone who's really nonchalant doesn't have to prove anything. They don't care to prove shit to people. That's just really how they move. Like a humble person doesn't say they're humble, if that makes sense. They would never sit there and brag about how humble they are. Same thing goes with nonchalance. They're not gonna seek attention with nonchalant type behaviors all the time. But if you were acting, you were putting on a performance, you would. Some will even go as far as to time their replies. They really got a whole ass NFL playbook of a strategy to when they're gonna reply to somebody, just so they look quote unquote busy, even though they're just busy thinking about when they're gonna reply. Now there's obviously a difference of not knowing what to reply with and timing your replies to look mysterious. If you were really nonchalant, you would reply when it feels naturally. You wouldn't even think about a strategy or anything. You wouldn't think about how you're perceived on the other end. This next sign is a no shitter, but it's really important. Watching videos on how to act nonchalant or content related to becoming nonchalant. Yeah, no shit. If you watch videos like these, just give up the act.
3 signs that you are overly nonchalant. This can be a good thing though, because this is the type of guys that girls go crazy over. If you're any of these, especially the last one, you are way too nonchalant.
If you got dudes coaching you to be nonchalant, you are not in the slightest.
I don't think every guy should be nonchalant, bro. I genuinely do think some girls just don't really feel for nonchalant people. And if you're not one of those people, bro, you should not be pressed, bro. It's like, let's think about it, right? Like a Zeddy Will, you feel me? A Zeddy is not the one you'd call nonchalant, but he's around Zoe, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody rumors that they be in a relationship, but I don't know. You got another one, case in point, you got Duke Dennis. Duke Dennis would be what they call the nonchalant, right? He gets shorties, you feel me? Kai Cenat. I wouldn't say Kai Cenat is nonchalant. Kai Cenat is more the type to be extroverted, energy, you know? A lot of girls don't like that, but there's a lot of girls that do. Deshae Frost, same thing. Deshae Frost is not really nonchalant. You feel me? Who else can I use? Phantom. Phantom is kind of an in-between. He got energy and he's also a little bit chill. Get shorties. You feel what I'm saying? Who else could I use? Corey Extension. Cool ass dude. He doesn't give off mysterious vibes. Seems like an open, cool, friendly dude. Whatever the case may be, people love him. So you don't have to be pressed to be this guy that came out of like you're Spider-Man and all of a sudden you want to be Spider-Man Noir. Some shit. Just be you, bro. Be you, dog. Just be you, bro.
Nonchalant. Just don't even try. You are not even close. How does it show the no fucks given mentality?
Nonchalant. 1, you're not the type of guy that's going to double text or triple text a female. When girls get a guy that talks to them all the time, calls them all the time, text them first, it boosts their ego. But when they get a guy that really doesn't care to talk to them too much, they go crazy. Like they will be seeking and begging you.
Double, triple text thing doesn't mean shit. Everybody doesn't double text unless it's an emergency or they got something important to tell you. Like, ooh, I'm so nonchalant, guys. I don't double text. Oh my God. Okay, but who is dead ass taking notes to these text to speech type of videos?
A lot of people.
2, you need to check your Instagram direct because I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure everyone checks theirs nowadays. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just tap share. Go over to Instagram direct and whoever's in that top.
This is like a 3 dark psychology tricks to get back at your nemesis type of vid. Next, we gotta talk about the source. Like, why are they like this? There's gotta be a reason. The best my dumbass could think of is people who are nonchalant online. We're all doom scrolling. Yes, me, we, and you. The term nonchalant has just been blowing up over the past few years. It's even in brain rot. Like, nonchalance has been glorified the past few years. Kind of like what most people talk about on the internet in terms of like personality traits. That and performative. So of course, if it's in front of people's faces, they're gonna want to do it. They think because their favorite rapper or streamer is deemed nonchalant by the public, that's now their new prophecy to live by. That's how they're gonna move for the rest of their life. They basically start acting like the person down to the fit and pose for their Instagram post. I mean, this type of glaze is crazy. I can't even lie. Which it kind of relates to the being mysterious thing I said earlier, because people really move like Playboy Cardi, thinking it's tough. But before Cardi dropped music, you heard everything that Cardi did. If he took a shit, like a blog page would have wrote about it. But I guess this is how people think they're gonna be treated whenever they post a fit pic on Instagram. Now for Duke Dennis, a lot of people aspire to be as nonchalant as Duke Dennis for one reason only. He polls. He doesn't have to do shit at all. But what if that was you? You're a really outgoing and chalant person and you fake it. They're just gonna see right through the bullshit right away. Or once you fold, it's over. Faking being nonchalant isn't gonna get you.
Bro, alright, I don't mean this in any type of way, but shorties are low-key like dogs. They see right through everything, dog. Ain't no capping around a chick, bro. I ain't gonna cap. they see through all that shit, bro.
Anywhere. But there are some people who do it to impress women. So yeah, Duke Dennis pulled, but that doesn't mean you're gonna pull. There are so many things guys will do. They'll lower their voice a whole octave. They'll sit there and sound like this. Hey, baby girl, okay, it wouldn't be that low, but you get the point. This is similar to the dude who's throwing his homies under the bus on a 2-man, and they make
Bro, I hate people that do that, bro. Yo, all right, yo. All right, that struck a nerve for me, right? All right, watch I know. Pre that's that, right? Bro, I can't tell you how many times, bro, that you'll be a dude, you know for a fact you don't pull that many shorties, but you know you got pulled, right? And you have a dude around you that y'all cool, y'all friends, y'all be playing games, especially for the gamers, bro. Like, y'all be playing games, y'all be on the game. Everybody roasting everybody being embarrassed by whoever. You know what I'm saying? Everybody saying the craziest shit to each other, but we all chill, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna overdo it. And then, boop, or however the notification for Discord or PlayStation party sound, all of a sudden a shorty comes in. Somebody invites a shorty. Yo, what's good, shorty? You feel me? Then oh nah, this dude, oh nah, yeah, he's the dumbest one in the group, bro. Yo, fam, listen, it's the grace of God that I don't use mystical powers and do something to bro. You see what I'm saying to you, young man? You see, I don't like that. I absolutely despise when niggas do that shit, bro. Ain't gonna count. I've been through that so much in my life, bro, which is why I don't have as much friends. Case in point. And that's not even to say I'm a dude that pulls a lot of chicks. I don't believe that's the case necessarily. I do believe that I'm a handsome dude and I could, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, it's not that serious for you to be shitting on my name for you to be getting clout. in order for you to get some, you feel me? It's a bit much.
Incriminating jokes. Okay, not incriminating, but jokes that would damage their reputation. It will sell the 2-man type of jokes. And now they wouldn't say these jokes to you without the girls around. When they pull up, it's go mode for them. They're just roasting you all night and making you look like a fool. That's really how the fake nonchalant dude moves in front of the girls. That's it. Because they both have one thing in common. They're not being their authentic selves. Okay, even on some dating apps, I've seen women who say don't swipe if you're nonchalant. So there's gotta be some sort of trend of being nonchalant right now. I can't be crazy, right? But they're treating it like it's a deal breaker. So it's gotta be an important factor for some women that, hey, you can't be nonchalant. And you know what? That's all right. We all like different personalities. And it just shows that being nonchalant isn't everything in dating, as it's said to be on social media. How do I know? Because I've actually tried to do this. And I folded like a MacBook. And I folded like a MacBook Air. So please take my advice. I tried doing this shit as a teenager and it didn't work. This shit has been so glazed over the past few years. Even to the point where people in real life, although I'm nowhere near nonchalant, I'm just reserved as hell. They will even say it to me. But yeah, once again, this is not a dig at people who are actually and really nonchalant, all right? They're being themselves still. They're being real. But personally, if you're faking it, you gotta be you. You have to. You're not gonna pull women by acting nonchalant. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Watch this one right here. YouTube thinks you'll enjoy it. Go watch it now. Run. Go.
Imagine being.
Hey, but listen, let me know what y'all think down below. Listen, if y'all agree with me, if y'all disagree, let me know down below. I don't think nonchalant is a deservingly should be a trend. I think it's weird. I think it's overdoing it, bro. You're either chill or you're not chill at the end of the day. Yeah, but tell me what y'all think down below. If you want to see more videos like this, do like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.